Season 10 is finally coming to an end. People from all over the Fortnite community, whether it be casuals, diehard fans, or even competitive players, we're all hoping Season 11 can save Fortnite and bring it back to what we love. Season 10 was possibly one of the worst seasons ever, a lot of people say. I mean, Epic threw nonstop what felt like garbage at pro players and the rest of us all season long with no remorse, and players felt that Epic just wasn't listening. From the mech to the turbo building nerf, things were a disaster, a roller coaster. Just check out what some of the pros said. Avery said Fortnite is in its worst position now than ever. Most of us still play the game because we are too good to quit, or because we wish it go back to what we remember. I upload 1 or 2 Fortnite videos a month now because I genuinely can't make content in its current state. And to throw gas on the fire, you might have heard Tfue say this: Fortnite kind of sucks right now. What in the world happened? Ninja actually replied to Tfue, as a lot of you guys know, causing a little bit of a flame war between some pros and Ninja, and things just got worse from there. You'll have to decide for yourselves, was Season 10 actually the worst season we've ever seen in Fortnite? Leave your comment below. Or was just everybody just bandwagoning and listening to what pros say, like Ninja said? Also, some crazy new stuff with Season 11, guys, including what looks to be a brand new map and much more. You think you know, but just wait. Many believe Season 11 is Fortnite's time to shine, its redemption. We all do too. Deep inside, we love Fortnite. Admit it. You don't want to see it die. Okay, maybe some of you guys do. I'm your second favorite PE teacher, Denver. Tap like, tap subscribe right now. And don't forget to use code thatdenverguyYT in the item shop. I really appreciate all you guys just showing your support in any way you can. I have been away for a while. I lost my grandpa. I talked about it on Twitter a bit if you guys want to know more, but I'm just happy to be back with you guys. So why was Season 10 such a disaster? I mean, I don't think any season had such a huge impact on Fortnite viewership on YouTube, Twitch, and all the other places. There are actual real metrics showing views going down all around Fortnite. How insane is this to think the biggest game ever could take such a massive hit? I remember when Fortnite was at its prime, nobody thought something like this could have happened so quickly. Fortnite views have dropped on every major platform, and the game is in, I guess, what we would call a potentially dying state. Now, I don't want to waste too much time on this. I think everybody is tired of hearing Fortnite is dying, Fortnite is dying. And yes, it really has been actually dying for like 6 months now, and there's just a ton of evidence. But ProGuides.com has a whole article about this on their website. They're a sponsor of this video too, so check that out if you guys want to see some more stats on it and exactly why so many people say this. Now, for many of us, Fortnite made dreams come true. A lot of top pros actually became famous and successful purely because Fortnite existed. So does it pay to return the favor with just constant criticism and whining and complaining? Deep down, we all do want Fortnite to live on. I don't think anybody who has been a part of this since the beginning wants to see one of the greatest games we've ever played. Yes, I'm going to say that. Tank. We don't want to see that. But if we really take a look at all this from an above perspective, where did this all start? I mean, Epic always has added updates that have been really bad, like the planes, remember those? And the ballers. Everybody was shocked when the ballers and planes came out. And Fortnite has never really been in a totally perfect state, right? But Season X, it's just on a whole new level. It's really taken things downhill. I mean, it could just be because people are tired of all these updates. I mean, imagine putting your trust in something and then just getting it torn apart time and time again. We've all been through this. People actually lose hope. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you guys just bored of the game, or did all these new updates and constant new things that just changed the game, did that actually drive the game downhill? It's Jarian. You guys probably know him. Awesome YouTuber. Went and posted a poll on Twitter asking people to rate the worst season, and Season X has ranked the worst by far. But tell me, I want to know how many of you guys actually think this season was the worst one. So leave your comment if you didn't already, and let me know which season you hated most. And we all know the controversy started with what? The mech. It totally removed the skill gap, and there wasn't a way to counter it. Why was it even in the game? Well, you probably know the answer because we've talked about it for so long. With the mech, though, you just fire some rockets. You say goodbye to whoever enemy you're playing against, no matter how good they are. Now, while the mech was nerfed a ton, Epic could have separated it from Arena. They could have easily fixed it, but they chose to just stomp all over the competitive community with it. And regardless, we kept playing the game. This didn't cause a majority of the competitive community to quit because Epic kept throwing cash tournaments to keep people hooked. So Epic definitely was playing with fire. And if you guys thought that was bad, what Epic did next was even worse than the mechs. The turbo building nerf came. which imploded the community. There was already like a ticking time bomb at this point. Remember, the pros decided to rally up and spam Twitter with hundreds and thousands of tweets saying hashtag revert turbo building. And it actually went viral on Twitter, reaching the top 5 spots in the United States. I mean, that's how insane this update was. 2 days later, Epic instantly reverted it and everybody was happy. I mean, they had to. This wasn't an update that people would tolerate at this point. Building and editing are the two main things that make the skill gap in Fortnite. And then we thought it couldn't get worse, and guess what? It did. A few more patches. We got the taco dance at Greasy Grove and the prop hunt in Moisty Palms, retail row with the zombies, and so on. A lot of people like these, so I try not to slam these extra zones too much because to some of you they were fun, but the ones who didn't like these extra zones and these little gimmicks in little POIs across the map, it was just another thing that Epic did that made no sense to them, and yet another step backward and more people leaving the game. But while this season was a disaster, and even skill-based matchmaking, in a second we'll talk about that, we have high hopes for season 11, and what we found so far is pretty awesome and it should make you excited. But before we get into that, let's give a shout out to my longtime partner, Pro Guides. If you guys are familiar with the channel, you've heard the name a lot. They're awesome. They always help me out when I need them, both in-game and out of it, so show them some love. Their content is always up to date with the best meta strategies for any of you guys trying to improve, which is most of us, building techniques, and they even recently updated their website. Listen to this, adding all new trending articles and news updates. You guys need to check them out. If you don't want to leave YouTube just yet, that's fine, and go to their website. Then go check out their YouTube channel for some insane tips and tricks just so all of you guys can improve. So make sure you guys go check that out. Click the link in the description. But the last thing to explode and divide the Fortnite community, see if you can guess it, right now are the skill-based matchmaking changes. Is it good? Is it bad? What do you guys think? Top players like Ninja, Tfue, and many others are coming across fully stacked scrim players in their regular pub matches. Ninja said, it's weird, man. Honestly, I just don't think SBMM is the answer. They are turning into arena matches without Siphon. And like you said, the flow of the games is awkward. It's probably incredible for the casuals. And he's not the only one. Check this out. Many other pro players feel the same way. Plus, many people have reported having long queue times and having to try hard all the time. Just look at what Nick A30 said, always positive, as you guys know, extremely positive, and one of the best positive lights in our entire community, said, for all my solo matches this morning, the queue times have been over 2 minutes per game. Every game at Fortnite game, can we make some adjustments for the hardcore community queuing up, please? And thank you. And of course, he's streaming. He doesn't want to just sit there and fill time all the time. People are there to see action as well as talk to him, but that is a long queue time if you're streaming and trying to entertain people. Now, here's the thing for Epic, they can't please everyone, so they need to stop trying to. There is a casual fan base who wants to play for fun, like an hour to a day or every couple days. They don't want every single fight to be the fight of their lives, right? And get third-partied constantly. By the way, I fall into this category. I used to try really hard, and now I just want to play for fun, you know? But then you have a competitive community who tries to fight every player they see on the map. They love build battles. They want to get good. They want to be the next Booga. So for the 19,000th time, Epic needs to separate casual and competitive play. I know it's simple to say, but it has to be done at this point. I think this is the only thing that will help Fortnite and actually save Fortnite. And some people say like separate loot pools, but I think it all needs to be separate. Make a casual mode where you have way less materials, less travel, less high skill items maybe, and dare I say it, please just hear me out on this one, a nerf to turbo building. So not everybody just clicks or taps a button once and then builds an entire turtle shell around them, or constantly tunneling and constantly protected after you shoot them one time with an AR. And now you just have to play the same old game of like pickaxing and placing a wall, and then hopefully you can edit. That slowed the game down so much. And like I said, don't be too mad at me that I'm saying this, but too much building is what I think started to drop off for this game. And I have even more proof of this. I really do. I need to show you guys in the next video. I don't have it all like organized yet to be able to show you and like prove my point, but wait till you see exactly where Fortnite went wrong. I think I have it figured out to the date. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, you and me and almost everybody who plays this, we think this is Epic's last chance to prove themselves and turn this game around with Season 11. So Season 11, this is everything you need to know and what changes might be coming. First, Season 10 live event is on October 13th. 13th. If you haven't already heard, this date has been confirmed, so mark your calendars and make sure you're there to see it all go down, because this will make the monster and robot, or the Caddis and Doggus, if you guys remember those names, that fight look like a little kid's show. But Epic did decide to push the update another week. We do hope this is for a good reason. Some say Epic might be having like problems or something, but look at what HypeX said on Twitter. To be honest, the Season 11 delay might be good because they might have thought about adding better stuff to the Season 11 update, and they need more time to do it. So let's not get mad at them. And I totally agree with them. I know many of you guys, including myself, I know we do get mad at Epic sometimes for doing some crazy things, but if they need more time to make Season 11 good and free of bugs and glitches and nonsense that might ruin the hype, then take all the time they need. Now, for many weeks, dozens of Fortnite leakers have been on the hunt for any news relating to Season 11. I wouldn't say we have definitive proof yet, but there's going to be a new map, but things look like we will be getting a new map. Some of you might have heard, but just wait. Fortnite leakers have already confirmed the new landing spots, which have different names than any location that existed, right? Also, as HypeX pointed out, most of the parts of the Fortnite storyline have already been used up, so they don't exactly have a good base for Season 11 unless there is something totally new involved. I think many people are at the point of quitting. I really do. And the rope is very thin right now. Take a look at this tweet from the Fortnite guy who asked, is Season 11 the last chance for Fortnite? And of course, most of the votes say yes. Also, another detail that gives life to the fact that we might be getting a new map is the rocket, obviously in the middle of Dusty Depot. It has to conclude the story somewhere, right? The only two things I can think of is the map either getting completely destroyed or the rocket taking us somewhere new, right? So maybe to another world. Spookta, a Twitter user, he posted this theory for how the new, or what he thinks the new map will look. This caused like a big uproar and all the clickbait channels and everything. Check this out though. His idea seems pretty neat, right? But remember, this isn't a leak. This is simply a theory and what he thinks the map could potentially look like. I mean, we've seen it all, from the screenshots to the bus flying off the map, the rocket, the storyline. It's all coming together, and almost certainly we can expect a new map is coming. We hope for some more insane changes as well. But love Epic or hate Epic, everyone can change if they really want to. I know recently many of our favorite streamers have quit and moved to other games. The game is just on a roller coaster. One patch, the game's like flying up on cloud 9. A couple days later, everybody is freaking out and panicking. Will Fortnite ever be able to stabilize itself, or are we in for a long ride? I'm your second favorite PE teacher, Denver. Don't forget to like and subscribe real quick, guys. Show ProGuides.com some love for helping me bring you this video. I'm making a second channel soon, and I get to play any game I want on the channel, and I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. I'll be streaming every single time I play a new game on Twitch while I record, so check out Twitch TV, thatdenverguy, and I need some help with the new channel name. So if you're still watching this, first of all, thank you, but let me know what you think it should be down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you've shown as I go through kind of a difficult time. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Love, Denver.